Sometimes, you have characters who are hardly known due to being in a niche game. Sometimes, they're drastically changed during localization. Our character today is a tragic case of both. So get ready to take off on a crash course for the castaway character in The Basics on Plum. Plum is one of the few classic series female characters who comes from one game, Rockman Battle and Chase. A game that was very much a product of its time, when you had different series all branching out to be some variation of Mario Kart. This game was home to 3 characters who worked to bring the action of the races to the viewers of the world. Chest, Ribbit, then there was Plum, who would interview the racers prior to a match. Her look very much comes out of NASCAR, with a stylish ball cap, pink shoulder-length hair, a rock and red dress, and to top it all off, a pair of sweet boots that have wheels. Likely to let her keep up with the racers. Unfortunately, when this game was localized, all 3 characters were cut, likely due to the amount of voice lines they have and Capcom not wanting to add subtitles or pay for new voice actors. Whatever the case may be, Plum and her friends were cast away from the Western audience. While the PlayStation game did come out in Europe the same year as Japan, the States didn't get it until the PS2 or GameCube release of Mega Man X Collection, where it was added in as a bonus that you then had to unlock. Talk about doing everything to keep people from playing it. Plum and the gang worked for a hit new TV show, Battle and Chase, which, as you might have guessed, is a racing show. Up for grabs to the victor is an enticing prize of 10 million zenny. Various robots take to the race for their own reasons, of which it is Plum's duty to uncover, to help the viewers remain interested in the participants. She also aids Ribbit with the commentating on the race, as all sorts of wacky things happen. There was a special Battle and Chase manga that has Plum serve a bit more of a role in. The manga adds an element to the story of a meteorite, known as Meteorite Sigma, landing where the racetrack is, and thus becomes part of the prize for the racers. Plum does her usual thing of interviewing racers. However, this time, she does it while they are racing. She's able to keep up with them, thanks to some jet boosters she has installed in her boots. While most racers just want the money or the title of winner, she's taken aback by Mega Man's resolve. He has no interest in the prize money. He just doesn't want the meteor to fall into wrong hands. And after some technical difficulties, Plum is tasked with getting the race footage. And with her jet boots, she's off to help out. During this, though, she gets caught in a sinkhole, dropping the camera and struggling to get out. Fearing that no one would come to her aid, she's relieved to see Proto Man jump in as the hero, only to fall into the sand as well. When all seemed lost, though, Mega Man steps in and saves her in the nick of time. Her eyes are filled with hearts, insinuating that she has been smitten by him. In the Gigamix storyline, once more the Battle and Chase race happens, though this time, it is to celebrate a bridge stretching from Japan to San Francisco. Plum joins up with the 2 friends, and once again they put on a show for the station CPS. She is a ball of energy here, with an optimistic attitude towards the race. Once Mega Man arrives, taking everyone by surprise, Plum shows great excitement, which who wouldn't when the world hero just drops in out of nowhere. Throughout the race, she stays in a safe location, commenting on the events that transpire, and even taking a moment to dunk on Dr. Wily. Plum is also seen seldomly in the Archie comics, working for the B&C Gazette news station. She doesn't have much of a role, as she's just kind of tossed in scenes with various reporters. With that, you now know the basics on Plum, wrapping up this entry for Obscure October. Till next week, rock on!